With great love and respect in my heart, I welcome you from the holy city of Varanasi. It's a beautiful sunny day. The cold is over. The sun is rising every morning over the Ganga. Monkeys are happy. Humans are happy. Thank you all for taking this time. Today, I have introduced a very simple practice. It's simple, but very powerful. And that is the space between the two breaths, practice of space between the two breaths. You have breathed in. Before you begin to breathe out, breath is paused, and you are being one with that space. You have breathed out. Before the next breath comes in, being one with that space. Hamsa, Hamsa, Madhyame, Param Ramya Asthan. Baba Kinaram says, between Ham and Sa, in breath and out breath, there is a beautiful space that has no attribute. No sun is rising or moon is setting or stars and galaxies. Nothing. It just is. Mind likes attributes. Mind likes to see the shooting stars and talk about it. There is no need for anything. It just is in its perfection, fullness, emptiness, doesn't matter whether you call it full or empty. It just is perfect. Try to practice this. No matter where you are, sitting on a couch, laying in a bed, just having a quiet moment with yourself. All it needs is your presence and willingness to devote little time to this. You have breathed in. Habit is the breath is going out right after that. But just pause for a moment. Be comfortable in that space. It will take some time. It's not like, Babaji, I tried, it didn't work. So when the Guru gives a small little hint, you practice that for months, years, before you are commenting on it or judging it or questioning it. Simple. Our habit or of the mind that it's always looking for new thing, wants something exciting. Sadhana, practice, is about practicing a simple thing over and over and over again and again and again till it becomes your other nature. So in this day and age of constant stimulation, our mind needs stimulation. We create distractions, meaningless distractions. What we have to look at is come back to simple practice, live it. What could be simpler than this? Breath is coming and going out. This practice from Vigyan Bhairav Tantra is simple. So, no matter where you are, take a moment. Put away all the distractions of the mind, expectations, judgments. Separate yourself from all that. You are a pure soul that has come into this world. You have come alone, you live alone. That's the truth. And the drama we create with our entanglement with others, our expectations, our judgments, our angers, our fears, it all keeps us trapped. The day we just stop and start looking at ourselves, our happiness, our unhappiness, whatever we are experiencing, we do have a choice to separate ourselves from it. If we truly remember who we are, what we came here to do. We should not constantly keep looking at somebody else for our unhappiness. We have a choice. You know, when I come back to India, it becomes so clear when you see a hungry kid who has no clothes, no food, no protection. I'm not saying it's only in India, it's all over the world, really. But I see it. And then I look at people that I associate with lots of times and the problems. Those problems are self-created. We don't have any bigger problems, so we create a problem and our mind gets in that loop. This is why it's so important every morning to wake up in gratitude. If we don't have any gratitude, we just think, I'm so grateful that I'm able to breathe without a breathing apparatus. I'm just grateful to breathe that my body is not hurting. I'm grateful for being able to walk and see. We all can find something to be grateful for. And thinking of that changes the body chemistry inside our body. Depending on what kind of thoughts we are entertaining, the pharmacy within our body is dispensing that kind of drug in the body. This is why I'm so focused on constantly reminding everybody who comes near me, pay attention to your daily practice, how you wake up, how you greet yourself, what is the thought in your mind, what kind of thoughts you hang on to. These are the things, this is a part of spiritual practice. Spiritual practice is not about just sitting in a cave or doing rituals. Spiritual practice is lived daily, every moment. looking at ourselves, not looking at somebody else. Yes, there are things happening in the world that or we may think is not fair, it's not just, it's this, it's that. That kind of thing is happening all around the world, and it has been happening from the beginning of time. From the beginning of time. Elephant is walking and it steps on an ant hill and crushes thousands of ants. So tiger is hunting. Humans do worse things to each other. They have done in the history and they continue to do that. It's all a part of the evolution, nature. And I'm not saying we close our eyes to it and don't think about it. We do. But if I can't do anything about it, just being angry and complaining and having that kind of conversation when it's not needed doesn't help. What helps is if we can say a few words that reminds us of all other things that we could be grateful for. Every soul has its journey. Whether we like it or not, we have our own journey. And it's up to us to make that journey as palatable, meaningful as possible. I had a group of students from the university here, Indian students. They are no different than students in US. Same aspirations, same mind, same way of thinking, same habits. And I woke them up before sunrise, encouraged them to look at this beautiful sun that's coming. Wow, Babaji, it's happening here. I've never seen it. Look, you're right living in this beautiful place. Beautiful river is flowing, sun is rising, and you're not seeing it. You'll probably be looking at a little phone screen and something that's not real. Here it is, the sun that is the source of our energy. We need to get back in touch with nature. The sun is the source of our energy. Anybody who sleeps past sunrise is bound to have a little gloomy mind. Become angry with himself. And that anger stops and spurts out many different ways. I know your mind is coming, yes, but I had a terrible sleep. I couldn't sleep in the night. And mind will justify it. But if we really are excited about something, if we're really excited, like before going to bed, just have a little thought, wow, tomorrow I'm going to see a new day, beautiful day. Going to wake up a little early, breathe fresh air, go for a little walk, see the sunshine. If we have put little seed like that in our mind, our body starts getting ready to get up in the morning. I was talking about having the young students. And so it doesn't matter with this technology, our globe is shrinking. People all over the world are immediately connected, are informed of what's happening, what's not happening. Their minds are becoming similar. So I think it's even more important to emphasize the importance of our daily practice. That's the greatest wealth we got for self-care. Get up in the morning, be quiet for a few moments, do a little ritual of taking in a few deep breaths, be in gratitude. Even say to yourself, may I meet good people today. May I be able to help someone or do some good today. Putting those kind of thoughts in our mind opens a path for us. It's how we talk to ourselves. Those little things may look meaningless. Mind will suggest they're not going to change the world, they're meaningless. I got bigger problems to solve. Mind will come up with that kind of thought. In the beginning, it takes a little time to form a habit. Humans are creature of habit. Whatever kind of habit we form, we become that. We have a uh, new wave of young children living at the ashram. And they're so disciplined. They get up at 5. Immediately after getting up, they roll up their bed and blankets and they have their duties. They sweep their floor, organize their room, and after that, their daily morning toilets and brushing the teeth. They spread out a big mat right in their hall, and the older one teaches yoga, and they're all doing by themselves without any elder being there telling them what to do. And it really fills my heart that when we see kids taking that responsibility, appreciating what they have, and how can we create that all the kids who are growing up in our homes or we install those values. Usually we try to pamper them. We buy them things and we try to please them, or that we give them things that they will. That doesn't work. What you need to give them is time, love. Sit and talk to them. Listen to them in their own language. Those things gives them confidence. And once they have they feel seen, they feel heard, the goodness in them naturally comes out. I'm just speaking what's coming in my mind. The whole idea is the importance of the daily practice. That's all I speak about. Because if we take care of those basic things, the rest will be just fine. We make mistake in the very beginning of the day. Yes, you get up, you take a little time to be with yourself, do little rituals of respect the earth, drink your water, eliminate toxins, do a little exercise, a little walking. Your energy of the body begins to flow. It's the stuck energy that gets us in trouble. Past sunrise, if we wake up, there is an unmentioned guilt. Maybe your mind can justify, but the body does not. everything that is on the earth follows the sun. Even you may have heard the word Vastu. Vastu is Indian architecture. Buildings are made looking at what humans will be doing, and that's following the sun. Birds, all the animals, even ants, everybody wakes up before the sunrise and goes out looking for food. By the end of the day, they all return to their nest. Nighttime is the time to rest. What do? We got electricity, we got phones, and laying in bed looking at the screen, flying out. Body's there, but the mind is flying somewhere else. Paying attention to those rituals of getting up and before going to bed is very important. How you fall asleep. When falling asleep, repeat your mantra. If you don't have a mantra, let the mind follow the breath, in breath, out breath, in breath, out breath, so it becomes calm. And this little thing that I have shared with you, spending a little time at the beginning of the breath and the end of the breath, you'll find very meaningful. Anyway, we are just a few days from Shivaratri. Shivaratri is a major festival, big day in India, particularly in Varanasi, because Varanasi is the city of Bhagavan Shiv, Lord Shiva. And on Shivaratri, Shiv and Parvati get married. So it's the time of union of your counterpart, union with Shakti. Shiv unites with Shakti. So people will have a grand celebration and all kinds of stuff. But what it really means is, it's the time to reconnect with our Shakti, reconnect with our inner strength. Sometimes we feel in exile with ourselves, with our minds and thoughts. It's time to come back home and connect with our Shakti. So no matter where you are on that day, try to find little time to just be by yourself. Meditate on Lord Shiv. Shiv is nothing but pure consciousness. All this drama people create around that, it has nothing to do with that. What it has to do with his pure consciousness. When a form was given to that, then it was created. This is Shiva. But the real meaning of Shiv is kind, compassionate, simple mind, easily pleased, easily forgives mistakes of others. Very simple. Seeing the good, a mind that is convoluted, even in good things, sees bad things. People are doing good things from their heart, but the person with tainted mind will see even bad in that. That's not Shiv. Shiv is even somebody making a mistake, you see good in there. As the story goes, a thief went to a temple to steal a bell. There was shivling. Right above the shivling was the bell. This man couldn't reach the bell. So he climbed and stood on the shivling to untie the bell. Lord Shiva was very pleased, appeared, said, "Son, I'm very happy with you. People come and offer me flowers and milk and honey, but you have offered yourself to me. Tell me, what do you want?" Although the man had gone there to steal the bell, but Lord Shiva thinks that he has offered himself to him. Such a simple mind. That kind of mind is required to connect with our Shakti. If we are always doubting, fearing, blaming, our energy is flowing that way. How can we connect with that Shakti if we are constantly throwing away? So the simpler our mind is, calmer our mind is, our Shakti, our energy stays with us. So 15th of this month is day for that. So wherever you are, worship your Shakti. Do not get irritated. Do not stay agitated. Invite calmness, peace, and be one with the pure consciousness that you are. I bow to that purity within you and thank you for being here.